Sports Unplugged. Shout out to the people at Miller. But we ain't did the sponsor all day. Yeah. Listen, I want to do a quick commercial. They gave us nice Christmas baskets. Fred Usinger, fine sausage and cheeses.
Pause.
And I want to do.
Hey man, I've been back at Clip Channel for a year now. And when I saw this, I'm like, the good old days. It brought me right back to my first day. You've given me sausage?
Be careful. Be careful. Big brother is
wild. Pause. For all y'all out there, pause.
Pause on the sausage.
Pause.
Listen,
you giving me sausage?
This is how Rob Parker thinks RG3 would endorse this product. Hi, I'm RG3, and you're looking at the smooth taste of Usinger's beef salami with garlic. Come on down and try some. This is how Rob Parker want him to do it. Man, you be wanting some sauce and some cheese. This ain't government cheese, but it's going to have to do. Shout out to Rob Parker, man.
Just hating.
Rob Parker.
Hating. Yeah.
Tearing the black man down. Thank you, Rob.
Oh, well, hey, it happens, man.
Speaking about going
down. Am I wrong
down.
if I say
Illuminati paid him that check.
I got a box of crackers?
Come on.
Show him the crackers. There you go.
Yo, man. This is a wild show, man.
I got a box.
The race card is in play.
That's right. The race card is in play.
Sorry you didn't hear that.
I got a box of crackers. Saltine.
Bro, man. Y'all wild, man.
I'm never going to get a job at ESPN. All right, man. Let's go back.
Sleep, though?
Yeah, let's talk about a good topic. Listen, I just want to say this out the gate. I don't want to hear nothing else about comparing Manny Pacquiao to Floyd Mayweather. Hate him. Don't like Floyd. Don't like that he talk crazy. At the end of the day, the man's record is unblemished. And Pacquiao, because he took the loss to Marquez. Now, I'm going to say this, and a lot of people disagree with me, but I feel that in the 3 fights prior, 2 of those fights could have went either way. The one that was a draw, I got it. But the other one, the first fight, it was a draw. Second fight, he won by 1 point.
One of those fights should have went to Marquez.
The third fight could have went to Marquez. Seriously, it could have been 1-1 and a draw. And then, but this one right here left no doubt that either one or two things. Now I'm gonna say this. One, Pacquiao has problems with slick counterpunches, and Marquez is a good counterpuncher, which he did. He slipped his left and came right over the top on the button. And a good comedian buddy of ours who used to box, who's a Golden Gloves champion, he said Pacquiao's dropping his left hand. He's been dropping his left hand in all his fights, but nobody's exposed that. And Marquez said, I knew I was smarter than Pacquiao. He said this before the fight.
He said, I knew I was smarter.
I said, I'm smarter than him. He said, I just had to waste my time. So, people who just sit up and watch boxing to see people beat on each other was like, yo, man, Marquez nose bleeding. I was like, he's been bleeding in every fight. I said, but boxing is the only sport that in a matter of seconds, your life could change.
Man.
It takes one, and that's all it took.
Ooh.
Pacquiao had him on the ropes,
right here,
trying to on the button.
When you saw his vertebrae in his neck pop, like it buckled.
Yeah, I said, "Oh my God!" I thought he was dead.
I'm literally. I'm gonna tell you how we saw the game. We had Jerry's house for y'all. Jerry Zuma, mayor of Chicago, blah 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 blah.
The chancellor of haberdashery.
We at his house. We watching the game. We all picked numbers for the fight. The fight's going on, and we like, oh, this is about to be another 12 round. We say that in the 6th round. It's about to be another 12 rounds. We hear the
bing, bing, bing.
10 seconds left. Boom! Oh,
right.
Snap!
Right.
Everybody going, like, people went crazy. And you know what? We went crazy for 20 seconds, and we said, oh,
he dead.
Dude not moving. Dude is not moving.
I've never seen a fighter fall
just like that.
Horrible before.
Like, he didn't even try to break. We thought he died.
He was knocked out before he got to the ground, man. He was gone.
What had me rolling?
Instagram.
Mitt Romney.
My brother from me was like, oh, shit. Mitt Romney was like, oh, damn. They put the camera on Mitt Romney's face. He was like, oh.
Yo, did you see the dude? Did you see one of the judges in the background like this?
Yo, and then the other judge tried to grab his face.
Yo, it right there told me, I wonder if they got money on this fight.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Does this kind of do you look at the statements that Floyd Mayweather said about him being on performance-enhancing drugs?
That's the first thing came out of my mouth, too. I said, well, I guess he must not have been on them PEDs.
You know, because he didn't look, and fights that he's fought before, he looked physically dominant. He looked like he was beating guys up. I can't say this about the Marquez fight.
Hey, Floyd knew what he was doing. Floyd knew not to get in that ring if that man was on that stuff.
On that joint, because he would have killed him.
He said, yo, man, he would have took every punch.
Or he would have just got beat up.
Yeah, he would have took every punch that Floyd gave him.
Because I still think Floyd is slick enough to avoid a lot of shots, but Floyd would have took a lot of punishment in those fights.
Man, all he do was throw punches.
Can they fight now, or is that a wrap?
It's done.
Oh, they can rap.
They can fight, but no one cares.
Exactly. But, you know, I know it was like a catch-22 for Floyd. He was like,
regardless.
I told y'all, damn, this man messed up my money.
Right. But okay, what about Floyd and Canelo?
They said that's supposed to be for Cinco de Mayo.
That's a good fight.
No, not really. I don't think so. I think he gonna roll him. Because first thing everybody said was
Canelo,
like,
a young bull,
I know.
man.
First thing everybody said, well, he need to fight Canelo. He running for Canelo. This is Floyd. Floyd don't need to run for He don't need to fight nobody. The man, if he was supposed to fight anybody, was supposed to be Pacquiao.
This is what I said about the whole Pacquiao.
Because he better not fight Marquez to give him another whooping he gave him last time.
Yeah, he'll whoop Marquez ass again. Here's my thing. This is what I said about the whole Floyd Mayweather-Pacquiao fiasco. Listen, Floyd was damned if he did, damned if he didn't. If he got in the ring with Pacquiao and beat him, they was going to say, you beat up a smaller fighter, whatever. If he doesn't fight him, they're going to say you're scared. But here was my argument to that. I was like, how is the man scared when he's the biggest draw in boxing and the issue is about money? I'm not finna split shit with you 50-50 and they're coming to see me. Do you understand? People come to see Floyd win or lose. People hate him so bad, they'll drop $2,000 on a ringside seat to see him fail. Pacquiao, people don't come to see you lose.
That's that Rob Parker hate.
People don't come to see you lose, Pacquiao. They come to see you because they love you and they adore you. That don't sell out arenas. You know what I'm saying? You're not that big. We're not fighting in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And over here in the States, you got to have a certain amount of fans that hate you in the building.
We're not fighting out west.
You know what I'm saying? Like when the Bulls play certain teams, like when the Bulls play the Heat, it's always going to be sold out. Even though you hate the Heat, you like, I got to come see LeBron James. Get out. Or when the Lakers come to town.
Shout out to Nas.
I hate
Put them tickets.
Right. I hate Kobe, but I got to see them play the Bulls because I hate Kobe so much. I want to be there to yell at him. So at the end of the day, when they talk about all these people that Pacquiao fought, I was like, Floyd fought the same people. So because he didn't beat them in the same fashion that Pacquiao did, that makes Pacquiao a better fighter. Look, we've gotten away from, I love Mike Tyson. And I love Pacquiao. I like him as a fighter. I'm not going to take anything away from the man. But they kind of ruined the overall aspect of boxing. It gets to the point now people watch boxing for the knockout. I watch boxing for the tech. Like, I love Bernard Hopkins. I love guys like the Ghost, Kelly Pavlik, who, it's boxing. It's hit without getting hit. It's not stand there and slug. We can do that in the club. We can get it cracking like that in the middle of a barroom brawl. But that's what fighting has become now. You want to see the knockout. You want to see people go down. Me personally, if I spend $70 on a pay-per-view, I want at least 8, 9, 10 rounds. Mike used to make me mad, dog. It was exciting, but motherfucker, I can't go get some popcorn and the dude is out. The second round, you done.
Out. He not even in the ring.
Yeah.
He like literally.
Hey, listen. Shout out to everybody who went on Instagram.
Hey man. That
was some of the funniest.
I have never seen.
Did you see the WWE one when he had
Hulk Hogan getting the leg?
No, they had when my man was giving him the stunner.
The 3D, the 3D death drop.
Yeah.
Devon Dudley and them get the table. No, the one I like is they had him on the couch in Boys in the Hood when Ricky got shot. Ricky.
And what was great about it was how fast that thing was coming. I was like, y'all was photoshopping.
They had him
like
with Ray and Kim in a bag. He was in a bag for Ray and Kim. I said,
hey,
come
man,
on, man.
No, the funniest one to me was when you posted up on Facebook.
Oh, well, where's Pacquiao? They had a Where's Waldo joint.
That was hilarious. Guys seriously couldn't find him for a second.
I can't find him.
Man, it was so many Pacquiao picks, man.
Manny, are you okay? Are you okay, Manny?
Listen.
That was hilarious.
They popped the Manny, I'm sweating.
Had him in the background, man.
Yo,
like,
I go, yo, man, I don't think a boxer. And you know what? Surprisingly, I never saw Floyd say anything. I never saw which is your sleep position, the Pacquiao. And look, my cousin Dave said it best. That's how you know you knocked out when you're the Stone Cold, the Rock. I said that's how you know you knocked out when your like ass is just up in the air. It was just up in the air.
What brother you or what guy you know just gonna automatically just pop up like that?
Man,
he was just out, man.
Right. And then when he came to, it was like nothing that happened. He's like, I thought I'd hear.
Yo, did you see his wife though? How she?
It was like a scene from Rocky.
Yeah, with no tears came out of her eyes. You know, she was counting dollar signs on her head. She was like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million.
We still got paid.
His mama said the most bogus stuff ever, though. His mama was like, well, he shouldn't have changed his religion.
No, she didn't say that, man.
Said,
no.
I said, go pull interview up. She was like, Manny was not focused. He changed religion because, you know, he went Christianity. And
What was he before?
Oh, I think he was on
Buddhist.
Yeah, something else. It wasn't that, but she was like, he changed the way he does things religiously, and so that's why he got knocked out.
I think what really happened was he was doing too much, man. You over here, mayor or governor, congressman of another country. You trying to do for the people, and you still trying to work out, and then you got your wife in your ear, like Manny, I need a new pair of Louis Vuittons.
I think at the end of the day, you know, people are always gonna say styles make fights. And so my question is this. If he can't handle Marquez, who's slower, considerably slower than Floyd, what is he going to do with somebody like Floyd?
First of all, we all saw what Floyd did to the Marquez. That wasn't even...
Yeah. After he drank the pee. You know, Marquez...
That's probably why he beat him like that, for drinking that pee. He was like, you going to come in this ring and sweat that on me? Man, Yo, that was the worst, man.
He got pee. Pea sweat,
man.
I'm just saying, what can Floyd do now? You know,
continue to make money
after Canelo, after he fights him. What's left? Because honestly, now there's one person I say if he moves up, I think Floyd just need to go and get out the game and don't do it. Like Adrian Bronner, like that's somebody I would not want him to fight.
That's the new pretty boy. That's the new.
I would not want him to fight. But it's yet to be seen can Adrian move up and weight. Because remember, they said the same thing about Andre Berto. Got up to a little bit heavy in size. And couldn't take them shots, as we found out.
Jason Prenzo loves that man.
Oh, he's nice. But
he got that whole Floyd.
And you can tell they train. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, you start coming up in weight, people hit a little bit harder. And I know we looking at it like flyweight.
And plus he younger too, younger and quicker.
Flyweight to junior welterweight. People hit a little harder.
What's that, that's 10 pounds? 10,
yeah.
That make a difference.
Because ask Andre Berto with my man Cruz. Cruz stopped him, swole up both his eyes and knocked him out. Like so, and then Cruz got his ass whooped by Mayweather. So I'm just saying, like, you move up in that weight, you got a lot to deal with. Hey, we got to get out of here.
Thank you.
Double A. Come on, man. We got some stuff going on.
By the way, I just started a new men's lifestyle blog. It's called Well Suited. So check it out, www.thewellsuited.com. Follow us on Twitter if you can, at WellSuitedShy.
Now, let me ask you a question. Is this blog going to give guys tips on how to stay with the curve for our fashion goals? It's affordable? You know, everybody don't make $2,000.
Man, I definitely understand.
Like y'all.
We definitely gonna let you guys know exactly. Like, you don't need to buy a Tom Ford jacket.
Okay.
You know, you can walk into Macy's or
get something decent. Right.
Get something similar. You know, show you how to compare and put things together.
What about for the fat boys?
You know, y'all always be
dressing.
We working on that.
And work in shape. What about the regular body cats?
Oh, I got some for the regular body cats. For the big boys, though, we still working on that.
Yeah.
You know, but also it's also gonna give you let you know what events are gonna be out.
Nice.
And, like right now, Jerry Zuma and Angie Prenzo, they got an event for Lurie's Children's Hospital.
Nice.
So that's on the site right now. So we're going to give you a heads up. Nazir Muhammad for your Chicago Bulls, number 48.
Right.
My cousin.
Right.
Chicago Bulls, Nazir Muhammad. I got to say that twice.
Right.
He has an event going to be coming up pretty soon also. So just pay attention for that. Keep your eyes open and check the site out. Let us know what you think.
Where can they follow you at?
At Ahmed Brahma. Twitter.
Instagram.
At Ahmed Brahma. Facebook. Ahmed Brahma.
Run the name of the site again. Men's Lifestyle.
It's a men's lifestyle blog. It's www.thewellsuited.com, and then you also follow us on Twitter at WellSuitedShy, and that's the same thing for Instagram.
Thank you for stopping by, brother.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We got to get you back, man. All right,
Definitely.
man. Hey, that's going to do it for us here at Sports Unplugged. Remember, you can follow us on WGCI.com, keyword sports, or you can hit us up on Twitter or hit us up on Facebook. Big man. You want to say bye to anybody? You look tired, bro.
I'm tired as hell.
And we're going to get you some cocaine and get you right.
All right, man.
We out of here, man. We gone. Sports Unplugged.
Man, y'all have too much fun in here, man.